services. This conference offers a critical opportunity to reflect on the progress made and to explore ways of strengthening and refining our current systems. By bringing it together, policymakers, development partners, and private sector, academia, civil society, and wananchi, we are fostering a collaborative environment where inclusive dialogue can drive actionable solutions. Together, we seek to enhance the effectiveness of devolved governance and ensure it continues to serve as a catalyst for equity, inclusion, and sustainable prosperity. In Kilifi County, we are painfully aware of the socio-economic disparities and the historical marginalization that have stifled our potential, from high rates of teenage pregnancies to limited access to healthcare in rural wards. These are not just development statistics, they are human rights violations. I'm reminded of the Shakahola massacre that remains a deep stain on Kenya's human rights record, a horrific reminder of what happens when the most basic rights are ignored. It must not be seen as an isolated incident, but as a warning sign of deeper structural and governance gaps. Both nationally and county governments must act decisively, not just to bring justice to the victims, but to ensure that such tragedy never happens again. Subnational governments must also integrate human rights-based approaches to planning, budgeting, and service delivery. That means involving wananchi in decisions that affect them. It means accountability not just upwards to national and county governments, but outward to the people we serve. We cannot go backwards on the aspects of devolution. And whereas I appreciate the stride made by the national government in releasing funds to the counties, delayed disbursements of funds is still a major challenge. And the persistent wrangles between the Senate and the National Assembly only worsens this concern. For devolution to work, we must stop the tug of war played in Parliament and work together for the greater good of the counties. That said, the governors need to be accountable and ensure that each and every monies that the senators fight for is for the benefit of the devolved functions and it includes health, agriculture, water, and other essential services. 12 years since its inception, of the county governments, we stand at a crossroad, a moment not just to reflect, but to re-engineer and take stock of the gains and challenges of devolution. I'm truly delighted that the Right Honorable Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, has made his presence here to grace this occasion. Finally, I would like to conclude. For counties to truly become vehicles of equity and inclusion, they must go beyond the service delivery and embed the principles of justice and dignity into every aspect of governance. This requires a shift of mindset, investments in all systems that listen to and work for all people, and the political will to dismantle structural inequalities from the ground upwards. Baba Raila Odinga, tunakushukuru sana wewe kwa kuwa mkunga au mwanzilishi wa ugatuzi katika Kenya. Asante sana.
Let's appreciate Minority Leader in the Senate. Asante sana. The next would be remarks by the Senate Majority Leader, Senator Aaron Cheruiyot, and the remarks will be made on his behalf by Senator Professor Margaret Kamar. Let's appreciate Professor Kamar.